Hello, friends.
Hola, amigos.
How are you?
¿Cómo están?
I'm so happy
Estoy feliz
to be with you.
a estar contigo.
Are you hungry
¿Tienen hambre?
to sing and play?
A cantar y jugar.
'Cause on our menu
Porque en el menú
is Spanish today. Everybody sing.
Eat your Spanish, eat your Spanish, eat your Spanish with us today.
Did you say spinach? No, I said Spanish. Okay.
Eat your Spanish with us today. Eat your Spanish!
With Evan.
And Vanessa.
Oh my goodness, today's the day! I can't believe I get to record the first episode of Season 3, or Season 3 of Eat Your Spanish. I think maybe I'll have some breakfast before I head to the studio to meet Vanessa, though. Maybe dos huevos, or 2 eggs? Let me just crack them here into the pan. Uno, dos, tres. Ew, gross! On second thought, I think I'll just have some cereal when I get down to the studio. Time to hop into mi coche and head on down. I wonder if there are any nice canciones on the radio right now. Ooh, that's a nice one, but I'm not really in the mood for that. Let's see. Not really in the mood for the mouse radio station either. Oh, I know. Let's see what's on the podcast channel. What? Eat Your Spanish is on? But how's that possible? I'm not even at the studio yet.
Testing, uno, dos, tres. Oh, cool. Hola, amigos, and welcome to Eat Your, Spaghetti, where we talk all about spaghetti. We talk about spaghetti sauce.
What in the world is going on? Mr. Mouse, is this you again?
Oh, and ice cream.
I've got to get to the studio fast before he gets us kicked off the air. Coche, transform into avion mode.
Avion mode initiated. Prepare for takeoff in tres, dos, uno.
I'm coming for you, Mr. Mouse. Oh wow, I'm here. That was pretty fast. And you know, the food was really good on the flight. Like, really good. But what am I doing again? Oh yeah. Now to get into the studio. All right, here goes nothing. Mr. Mouse, how did you get in here again? Wait, Vanessa?
Oh, hey, Evan. Oh, wait 1 second.
Hey, Evan. I was just testing out that special microphone setting that Mr. Mouse used at the beginning of last season. It's so much fun.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it seems like fun. But Vanessa, did you know you're actually recording on the air right now? I could hear you on the radio.
What? Oh, no. Milo must have accidentally pushed the record button while he was sitting here on my lap. Oh, my goodness. I'm so embarrassed. I was being really silly.
Aw, that's so cute. It's like baby Milo played his first little trick on you. Aw, hola, baby Milo. Aw, do you all hear him? He's so happy to meet you all. Well, Vanessa, I did learn a lot about spaghetti from you, but I'm so excited to start our real show.
Yeah, me too. Hola, amigos. Me llamo Vanessa. My name's Vanessa.
Y me llamo Evan, and my name's Evan.
Welcome to the first episode of Season 3 of Eat Your Spanish. We're so happy that you've joined us again, and we can't wait to share all new Spanish words, stories, and songs with you all. It's going to be so much fun.
And I know a couple amigos who are really excited to share all new adventures with you this season. I have a feeling that you know who I'm talking about. But before we get started, we wanted to let everyone know about our Patreon, which is a huge part of what allows us to keep the show going. For as little as $2 per month, which nowadays is less than even a cup of coffee, you can help us share our love of Spanish and music with new generations of children, and at the same time receive all sorts of gifts and learning materials in exchange, such as free downloads of all of our Spanish learning songs, our Spanish learning worksheets that correlate to each episode, and so much more.
If you want to become a member of our Patreon familia, please visit www.patreon.com/eatyourspanish, or you can click the link on the episode description. It takes a community to keep our show going, and we're so grateful for your help and commitment to educating this amazing new generation of amigos.
Yeah, thanks amigos. So Vanessa, what do we have on the Eat Your Spanish menu today?
Great question, Evan. Today, I thought we could explore something that people all over the world from all different countries experience. I'll give you a hint. Some countries experience all 4 of these throughout the year, while others only experience 2 of them.
Are you talking about the seasons? Spring, summer, fall, and winter?
That's right, muy bien. Today's episode will be all about the seasons of the year, or in Spanish, las estaciones del año. So today, we'll learn the names of the 4 estaciones, or the 4 seasons, and then we'll sing a fun canción together.
And after that, Vanessa and I are going to take a little break. But don't worry, we'll be leaving you in very good hands. I mean feet. Paws. Little tiny mouse paws.
And giant elephant feet. We hope you all are ready to have some fun. Here we go.
Spanish lesson time!
So Vanessa, how do you say spring, summer, fall, and winter in Spanish?
Great question, Evan. To say spring, we say primavera. To say summer, we say verano. To say fall, we say otoño. And to say winter, we say invierno. Recently, we've had some listeners write us and ask if we can incorporate a little more Spanish into episodes for some of the older listeners or more experienced listeners. So, for those of you who want to learn an extra phrase, stay tuned, because in our song, we'll give you another phrase to learn. But for now, we'll start with just the word for spring, which in Spanish is primavera. So repeat after me, amigos. Primavera.
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 Great work! Now for the word summer, which in Spanish is verano. So repeat after me. Verano.
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 Excelente, amigos! 2 down, 2 more to go. For the season fall, we say otoño. So repeat after me. Otoño.
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 Muy bien! And last but not least, winter in Spanish is invierno. So repeat after me one more time. Invierno.
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 Excelente, amigos!
Great work, friends. I'm so excited. Are you all ready to sing our first canción of the season with us?
I hope you've got your singing voices ready.
Spanish song time!
All right, friends. Time to learn our special Spanish song all about the seasons of the year.
In the first part of the song, called the chorus, I'll sing a part that sounds like this. Primavera, verano, otoño, invierno son las estaciones del año. And that means spring, summer, fall, and winter are the seasons of the year. Would you like to try and sing it with me? Here we go.
Uno, dos, tres, and go. Primavera, verano, otoño, invierno son las estaciones del año.
Excelente! And then after we sing it in Spanish, we'll sing it in English too. So it'll sound like this. Spring, summer, fall, and winter are the 4 seasons of the year. Want to try and repeat that with me? Here we go.
Uno, dos, tres, and go. Spring, summer, fall, and winter are the 4 seasons of the year. Beautiful singing, amigos.
Eso, amigos, that was great. Now after each chorus, I'll sing a section called a verse. And each verse will describe a different estación or season. And after each verse, we'll sing the chorus again together.
I'm so excited. Are you all ready to sing the first canción of Season 3 with us? Here we go.
Primavera, verano, otoño, invierno son las estaciones del año. Spring, summer, fall, and winter are the 4 seasons of the year.
In la primavera, the world feels brand new. Rain showers grow flowers of every hue. The butterflies dance as the bees buzz along, while the birds in the trees sing their song.
Primavera, verano, otoño, invierno son las estaciones del año. Spring, summer, fall, and winter are the 4 seasons of the year.
In el verano, the sun shines so bright, from en la mañana on into the night. I travel new places and swim in the sea like a fish. I am wild and free.
Primavera, verano, otoño, invierno son las estaciones del año. Spring, summer, fall, and winter are the 4 seasons of the year.
In el otoño, leaves twirl and dance. I crunch them with my feet when I get the chance. The leaves turn to red, orange, yellow, and brown like a painting that covers the ground.
Primavera, verano, otoño, invierno son las estaciones del año. Spring, summer, fall, and winter are the 4 seasons of the year.
En el invierno, it's such a delight. La nieve floats down like a blanket of white. I sit on my sled at the top of the hill, pushing off. What a wonderful thrill.
Hang on to your britches, Mr. Mouse. Here we go.
Primavera, verano, otoño, invierno son las estaciones del año. Spring, summer, fall, and winter are the 4 seasons of the year.
Muy bien, amigos. That was such beautiful singing.
Yeah, it really was. You all have such beautiful voices. I'm so happy that we get to sing together again.
Me too. Well, now it's time for us to take a little break while our buen amigos, Mrs. Elephant and Mr. Mouse, take over the show for a little bit.
We hope you all have fun with them, and we'll see you soon. Hasta pronto. Well, I've got a couple friends, and don't you know? If I told you who they were, well, you might say,
Aw, he's as tiny as a flower.
she's as giant as a house. Yes, it's Mrs. Elephant and Mr. Mouse.
So good.
There really is nothing like a good hearty bowl of soup. It just warms you to your bones, doesn't it, Mr. Mouse?
Sure does, Mrs. Elephant. It's so good. I could almost take a little swim in it. Maybe I'll just test the broth.
Mr. Mouse, what in El Mundo are you doing? Please tell me you didn't just dip your tiny little PS or your little feet into your soup.
Whoops. It's just hard to resist because every bowl of soup looks like a tasty swimming pool to me. And it's so warm. It kind of reminds me of last invierno when we spent some time up in that cabin on the side of the most beautiful mountain. Remember, Mrs. Elephant?
Well, of course I do. It was cold in a penguin's tail the whole time. But then we discovered the hot tub out back, and oh my, what a fun time we had. It was just so relaxing. Matter of fact, Mr. Mouse, I think I have our old Estaciones memory box somewhere. Remember how we saved a few things from each estación and put them in a special box? What do you say we get that out after we finish our sopa, or our soup, and take a little trip down memory lane?
Yay! That sounds so nice, Mrs. Elephant. All done. Perdón.
Oh my days! Well, I guess you must really want to get out that memory box. Come on then, Mr. Mouse. I think it's down the hall in the closet. Mr. Mouse, can you shimmy on up there and see if it's behind all those boxes up there?
No problem, Mrs. Elephant. Here I go. Is this it? Nope. Just a piece of bubblegum. What about this? Nope. Ugh, just a diaper. Oh, here it is. Oh boy. Mrs. Elephant, this sure is heavy.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Mouse. I got it. Why don't you hop on my trunk and I'll lower you down with the memory box. Uno, dos, tres. And down we go.
Woo!
There you go, my little amigo. Now let's open up this box. Well, look at that, Mr. Mouse. Here's our snow globe. This is the one we got at the cabin last invierno.
Oh, will you shake it, Mrs. E? I want to see the snow and glitter fly all around the inside.
Sure thing. Here goes nothing. Oh, Mr. Mouse, all that snow swirling around reminds me of the time we spent there. So cozy and nice. I wonder what else we have in that box.
Oh, wow! Mrs. Elephant, look what I just found.
Oh, would you look at that? How precious. A violet flower. That's the violet you picked for me last primavera when we went to the Wildflower Festival at the park. We even got to sample some violet lemonade that day, and it was made with so many violetas or violets that it made the lemonade turn morado or purple. That was such a wonderful day, Mr. Mouse.
Oh, yeah, that was really nice. I wonder what else is in here. Ooh, Mrs. Elephant, remember these?
I'm pretty sure those are just two ordinary sticks, Mr. Mouse. Ugh, wait a sec. Why are these so sticky? Mr. Mouse, are those dirty old popsicle sticks? Why on earth would you keep these?
You don't remember? I'll give you a hint. We were walking down the road last verano, and it was really hot, and we heard this magical sound.
Oh, yeah! The ice cream truck! I remember now. That was just this past verano. Phew, it was hotter than blue blazes that day. I remember I was just sitting in my chair, dipping my trunk and my floppy old ears into some ice water, and then I heard the most beautiful sound. The ice cream man. Well, I don't know what came over me, Mr. Mouse, but as soon as I heard it, I jumped out of my chair and started running as fast as I could down the sidewalk. And I remember with every step I was chanting, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream.
Yeah, that was such a crazy ride. You were like a wild elephant. And oh my goodness, the look on the ice cream man's face when he saw you. He got so scared that he screamed, "Ah, Stampede!"
Oh, poor little ice cream man. I feel so bad about that one. He must have been so scared seeing a giant elephant with a mouse on her head charging right after him. Oh, I guess I do get a little crazy for my Choco Tacos. I made sure to give him an extra good tip that day.
Yeah, me too. Well, Mrs. Elephant, it looks like that might have been the last thing in the memory box. Wait a sec. There's something hidden on the bottom. Oh, wow. It's a giant, beautiful leaf. Do you remember what this is from, Mrs. Elephant?
Well, of course I do. This is the biggest maple leaf I had ever seen. It's from last otoño, when we spent the whole day hiking through the woods and looking at all the beautiful otoño colors all around us.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. We found that manzana orchard, or the apple orchard, with beautiful crisp apples that were bright rojo. I think I ate almost an entire tree of manzanas.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now. You're so funny. It sure has been a wonderful año, Mr. Mouse. I'm just grateful I got to spend it with you.
Aw, thanks, Mrs. Elephant. Me too. I sure am one lucky mouse to have so many adventures with you.
Oh, I feel the same way, Mr. Mouse. Can I give you un abrazo?
Of course you can. Te amo, Mrs. Elephant. I love you.
Oh, te amo también, Mr. Mouse. I love you too. Here's to a lot more estaciones together.
Aw, that was so sweet. You know, I've never even heard about a memory box before Mrs. Elephant and Mr. Mouse talked about them, but it sounds like such a great idea. Hey, Vanessa, if you had to put an object in your memory box, what would you put in?
That's a good question. I think I would put in Milo's special winter hat because it's so cute and fluffy and it makes him look like a little conejito or a little bunny.
Oh, yeah, it does. That's really sweet, Vanessa. Wow, I can't believe it's time to say goodbye already. We had such a great time with you all today.
We sure did. It was so much fun to learn the names of las estaciones del año, or the seasons of the year with you all. Let's see if we can remember them together. For spring, we say
Primavera,
muy bien. For summer,
verano,
excelente. For fall,
otoño,
muy bien, Ev. And for winter,
invierno.
great job, Ev. Great job, amigos.
And great job to Mrs. Elephant and Mr. Mouse for sharing such a beautiful story with us today. I have a feeling some very special things are going to happen with them this year.
Well, amigos, it's time to sing the goodbye song together.
We hope you all will sing along with us.
Adiós, mi buen amigo.
Goodbye, my good friend.
Hasta luego.
See you later. See you later, my good friend. Adios. Adios, amigos. Goodbye, friends.
Hasta luego. See you later. Thanks for listening to the Eat Your Spanish podcast. You can support our podcast by visiting patreon.com/eatyourspanish or by subscribing to it and leaving a review on iTunes. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at eatyourspanishpodcast.com. Thanks for listening. Adios.